Hey everybody, welcome to episode 12 of our F1 2018 career mode. 12 already. It's gone quick or slow. Probably more slow than quick. But anyway, here we are. And we're off to Spa. And so it's been a week since our last stream. We had a double header last Saturday my time where we did Germany and the Hungaroring. And then it's just been a super busy week. So it's the first stream that we've done since then. And like I said, we've so it's basically our own summer break, right? And now we're off to Spa. So looking forward to it. Favorite track on the calendar. Our car is going to be probably hot garbage around that track, so I ain't expecting good things. But here we are. I hope everybody's had a terrific week. Like I alluded to before, had a very, very busy week, stressful week. I'm glad it's the weekend. It's a long weekend here, so he's hoping I can get some relaxation done. And have a Grand Prix where maybe we don't use so many flashbacks. That would be good. A lot of resource points. I've got over 5,000 resource points. Look at that, 5,600. Oh, we got an extra 500 too. We're universally loved in the paddock. Terrific news.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Damn Skippy. Okay. Contract. Ooh.
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Let's go with hard.
Our proposal has been accepted. The new contract will take effect from the next race weekend.
We should have been more ambitious. Oh, well, it's okay.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Well, what we're going to do is definitely going to drive the R26 around Bahrain. It sounds like a lot of fun. Love the R26. Terrific car. I'm so rusty. It's been ages since I drove. It's been like a week. Don't know how I'll cope. I remember which pedal does what.
Here we are then, the calm before the storm, as we wait for this field of iconic cars to burst into life for the historic invitational event today. I'm delighted to have the opportunity to be here and welcome along to all of you at home as well. So grab a cup of tea and get ready as our competitors make their final preparations.
The overtake challenge. Oh, it's a short version. We'll just restart that, yeah? You'll have to apologise if I cough a little bit. I went for a run before and I've been coughing ever since. Pretty sure I got cancer from it, so apologies. The R26 is one of my favorite cars of all time. Oops. Forgot what car I was in there for a second. That was fairly easy. Moving right along. Spa. We are going to get rolled at Spa. There's a little doubt about it. Our car is not going to be good at this track. We'll just have to take the wing off it and see how we go.
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Races dry, qualifying's dry. do is we'll leave that stuff on the car, I think.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Failure chance of 21.5%. No wonder we get so many failures. $3,700 points. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We've arrived in Belgium for the next instalment on the Formula One calendar. It'll come as no surprise to many that it's currently raining here in the Ardennes countryside. Spa, of course, is infamous for its unpredictable weather patterns. Now, I'd like to tell you it's bright and sunny and we're enjoying some lovely warm weather for free practice today, but unfortunately, Anthony Davidson, someone's got the weather gods in an angry mood, and I think it's going to be a damp one.
Well, don't look at me, Crofty. I was hoping for a dry session like everyone else, especially the engineers down in the pit lane. They'll be the ones with the biggest concerns, as a lot of the answers they're looking for in terms of car setup and aero balance will now have to wait until it's dry. From a driver's point of view, there's a big responsibility when driving in these conditions during a free practice session, as there's very little to gain but a lot to lose, especially if you lose control of the car and end up damaging it. And if that does happen, it can put you on the back foot for the remainder of the weekend.
I guess it's probably going to rain for the whole session.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Not in this session, we won't.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are...
I don't want to do the practice programs in the wet. Particularly if the racing qualifying going to be dry, just gives us nothing. Yeah, that'll be all worth a tosh. There we go. Setup-wise, probably Canada. I reckon a Canada setup. Maybe even with less swing than we had in Canada. We've had a habit of taking off too much wing so far. Excuse me. An ADR. Let's do it. What's my wing settings? You can be my wing settings anytime. Alright, let's trim off a little bit of extra wing.
Okay, let's update the setup.
Save that. And we even put an exclamation mark in there because it's Spa. Spa is special. Gonna rain again, isn't it? Alright, let's see if we can do track acclimatization anyway. Hey, Deretros, I'm good, man. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Ah, what? Ooh.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
A little bit too aggressive on the wheel. Wow. Must be getting a bit wet. Ah, kusuke-san. Konbanwa. O genki desu ka? Let's try that again. It must be getting a bit wet. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting wet. Yeah, I like it too, Deirdre. It's my favorite track. Yeah, well done. Oops, hang on. I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to go back to the garage. We'll just accept the green there, because it's changing, so... Gonna remain wet for a while, isn't it? Ooh. I don't want to do these programs in the wet. Not sure if it's going to dry out or not. Roll on the inters. We might have to do all of this in FP3. It's just staying wet, isn't it? Just light rain. Okay, there we go. Looks dry enough now to at least do maybe one of these. Tire management. Might be a little damp, but we'll see how we go.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Whatever that means, mate. I've just left the pits. Ooh. Curbs are a bit wet. That's gone well. found my outlap that I did for the track acclimatization. I was able to take Eau Rouge and Radeon perfectly flat, no problem at all. Jeez, the car just will not stick. No matter what I do. Green might be as good as we get for this as well. Just losing that traction error is just killing our tyre life on the lap. How's that tyre wear going down driving in a straight line?
Program.
Got there in the end. I think that's all we'll get out of FP2. I don't think we're going to have time left to do anything else. Yep, time's up.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Hamilton, Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel.
They're way
That
off,
concludes
but
an
not representative at all. Okay, so FP3 is going to be busy. Busy. Like Carmen. And that joke's just over everyone's head. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Everyone loves us. Oh, good. FP3. Roll. Fuel management. Let's get it. Wasted.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Okay, so the problem isn't so much that it's wet. The problem is the car doesn't like Eau Rouge. We might not be carrying enough wing, in all honesty. I just thought it was because it was damp, but no, I think the car is just... anything less than 100% grip is no good. Oh well, we got the purple in the end, but I think we might need to make a slight adjustment to this setup. Do that. Very good. ERS management. Let's go. See what it's like. Bit better. I need to stay off those curbs, so. Don't put those on the grass, you muppet. That was close. Very close. Ambitious line. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Qualifying time. I don't expect this to be quite as easy. In fact, we're not going to get it done. 3 minutes to go. Dang it.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Raikkonen, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on...
That's okay. We'll find out in qualifying. All right. What is... Look, our component's pretty worn. That ice is at 83%. Let's put that in the car. Get a new MGUH. Stick with that energy store. Take a new turbocharger. We're going to take penalties before the year's out. Like, we're just after the summer break and we're taking our third allotment. Yep, those control electronics are okay to run. Cool beans. Let's do it. roll. Let's make it happen.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula One calendar. Long straights.
I have no idea how this is going to go.
Eau Rouge as well. This track
Probably not well.
isn't for the faint-hearted. Looking at this field today, Ants, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the harder
I knew
of
he
the
was going to
available
do that.
compounds and save some of the grippy tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that. And even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
See, no point messing around here. Let's do it. Hey Nick, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, well done. Fantastic. Good result. Holidays arrived. Nice. Yeah, we have a long weekend here. Monday's a holiday, so I'm looking forward to not going to work on Monday. Oh, messed that up. That wasn't as slow as I thought it was going to be. Interesting. A 45.3. See where we are with about 5 minutes to go. It's a long lap here, long out lap. .45.3. 45.9. The last sector was probably poor. Yeah, it was. Middle sector was really good. First sector, a little bit slow. As you'd expect against... Well, it's pretty comparable to the Red Bulls, isn't it? Just that last sector where I rolled it. Wow, it's really close there. Don't know, I reckon we're safe. Let's try our luck. All good. P10. That was much better than I thought it was going to be. Thought we were going to be in a world of hurt. And it was a bad lap, like I said. Like I screwed up the last chicane, something shocking. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow, already 11% wear. Six and a half tenths. I reckon it's worth a go. I reckon that this is worth a shot. Let's try. Fingers crossed. Let's have a go. This is gonna have to be a really good lap. Thanks, Deradros. Appreciate it, mate. Someone has to. Bowl the last second, the last chicane this time. Very middle of the road. We'll have a look. Ah, no good. No good. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. Weren't that far off. Far enough. We really bowled him in the middle sector.
There are 5 minutes of the session remaining. laps of fuel remaining.
I think that's enough. Mind you, they're all on the soft, so we're not going to go so great in the race. But still, it's good for our targets to qualify in the top 10. Oh, it's only the Mercedes that are on the softs. Geez, we're only half a second off the Ferraris. That ain't bad, is it? Ain't bad at all. Easy in. We do have enough tyres for 2 runs. Get out there and do our first lap. Short session, don't have time to waste. I mean, sorry, long lap makes it feel like a short session. Went in too late. Might be good enough for third row. Oh, hey, thanks, Ian McCall. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. You may have a Torsaka gift. There's a gift. You can't keep it. It's mine. Just take a look,
5 minutes
see
remaining
it,
in the session.
take it back. 7th. Not enough for the third row. Interesting. Those Mercedes power cars are very, very good in the first sector, aren't they? Whereas we're quite comparable to Ricciardo and faster than Verstappen. So we're carrying less wing than the Red Bulls by the looks of it. Yeah, difficult to keep up with the Mercedes cars in the first sector. And the last sector, most likely. Yeah, a little bit. Smidge. Well, no point resting on our laurels. We have a spare set of tyres to use. Go. Popcorn or something amazing. Nah. Fixed. Bit hesitant on the throttle there. Didn't get as good of a run. So it's about half a tenth in the first sector.
1 minute to go.
That was poor.
Seconds left in the session.
No good. We've gone a bit faster. That would have been okay, but anyway, what are you going to do?
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Vettel, Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas.
Realistically, we could have been
then,
seventh. Half a second to catch the Red Bulls. That would have been a stretch, I think. Maybe 10th and a half. Would have got in front of Perez. Still, it's better than our target. It's a good result for a Toro Rosso. I was expecting us to get absolutely smashed at this race. So I'll take that. The team that likes me the least in the paddock is my own team. I feel like Stoffel Vandoorne.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
Alright. No point messing around. Let's row. Let's row. Fight the power.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. So
Didn't include the stats for 16 and 17?
With
Interesting.
19
Only the
corners, 9 to the
2015.
right and 10 to the left, and a lap distance of 4.35 miles. An average lap speed in the dry here is around 145 miles per hour. It's a very quick circuit indeed. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, edging out Raikkonen who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Sergio Perez, Wood,
He's
Hulkenberg,
six.
Sainz,
Hamilton's
Ocon,
got a penalty.
and Kevin Magnussen, Alonso, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and Gasly, Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Van Dorn, Sergei Sirotkin, and Roman Grosjean. Stroll and Marcus Ericsson rounds off
Lots
the
of
grid.
penalties.
And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, remember to brake early for turn 1, as the pack's gonna bunch up. There's plenty of runoff if things get too close.
Definitely take some extra fuel on board, just in case. Long lap at Spa. Let's do it.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
Bogging down won't be a problem, Bucko. Having too many revs will be a problem. You watch now, I'll bog it down. Guaranteed. Alright, here we go, folks.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has...
Ikimasho. He didn't even get a chance to finish. But some things can't be helped, Aerodros. I should set Hulkenberg as my next rival.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Go to hell in a handbasket, Jeff. Oh, he went off.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Thought I left him plenty of room.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh, I've got Hulkenberg got a run on me, I think. And I was a bit sideways through Eau Rouge. Oh wow, I've got no rear end grip at all. Hamilton's not really carving his way through the field, is he? Oh, I might have damaged Hulkenberg. Sorry if I did that. Didn't mean it. assume that's Vettel up front who's bolted.
In this lap, push now.
The bickering up here is allowing us to make up ground on these guys. Just like that, the Ferrari and the Mercedes are going.
Box.
Might be able to undercut these guys a little bit on time.
Exit now. Okay, some information on box.
Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, well, good pit stop again. Yeah, I applied one of the upgrades in when I negotiated my new contract.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Oh, Perez jumped me. But he's on the super soft again.
Caution. Green flag.
I don't know who that was, I didn't really see. Oh, thanks a lot, Sergio. Far out, you muppet. Sorry, guys. I can't. I don't want to drive with a broken front wing like that. Forget the undercut, I'm going to get massively held up here by these two. we've lost a bit of time to Ricardo in front of us. Unfortunately. Dealing with this traffic, but yeah. It's okay. Stay off that curve, Matt. You saved the day with your free flexes. Yeah, thanks for that. It would be better if I didn't make the initial driving mistake in the first place, unfortunately.
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's retired up here or something.
Okay, clear.
Ricardo on the median. Couldn't he go to the end? I don't think so. We're losing traction very early in the tyre life. Didn't save the day that time.
Right. Engine off. Engine off.
Oh dear. I glanced over at the chat. Let's just continue on here. I'm having way too much fun to retire from this race. And maybe I'll just concentrate a bit more. That's our fuel, 1 lap.
Pierre is in the pits.
Let's have him. Oh, he's got to run. Oh, we did get DRS from Grosjean. Come at us. He wasn't close enough. Opportunistic. Mug him before he gets used to me being behind him. Now we have to be careful because that Haas is going to be much better than us in a straight line. We're going to be much more at a disadvantage than what we were with Ricardo.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
That Ferrari's a little bit too quick for us, unfortunately. Oh, Grosjean must have pitted. What wheel am I using? I've got a Fanatec Top Sport Base 2 with a Formula rim. I've been thinking about getting a second camera maybe to put behind me, where you could see my like a T-cam, but then you'd be looking at my monitors as well. So I haven't decided whether I'll actually do that or not. I got the idea from a friend of mine, Greg, who you often hear on the stream. Speaking of which, you should definitely go check out his Twitch channel at Greg05 on Twitch. He does more proper sim racing stuff as opposed to me, who just basically plays this. Actually, I'm going to stop using high airs through there for a while. Let it recharge a bit. No, we can't get DRS out of Kimi. Hello, Greg. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, hello.
I was actually just advertising your channel for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've bought another camera, so I know just been playing around with it. there's some complexities around having multiple cameras that I never realised.
Indeed. Thanks for the follow there, Mr. Matchek. I think I saw it. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I loan you that Torsucker GIF, but I expect it back within the next 10 seconds because it is my property.
Oh. Am I coming in a little quieter than normal?
Ah, you're actually a little bit louder than usual, but that's all good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Masic. Hopefully I'm saying that somewhat even remotely correctly. I'm sure I'm not, so sorry about that.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm just doing me a Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm just
We're coming in this
playing
lap.
around with all these settings again for the umpteenth time.
You need to take my my near enough is good enough approach to this, Greg.
Oh no, it's not that it's near enough, it's that in the process of trying to suss out what USB ports I had available, I changed my headset port again,
Yep.
and it screwed up all the volume again.
Yep, of course it does. That's what it does.
It's, and on top of that, I'm just having frame rate issues with the webcams. They don't work very well if they're on the same USB root hub. Ideally,
yeah,
sorry.
Nidsi, go get Kimmy. That's the plan. Although what I'm going to try and do is actually jump him in the pit stop I'm about to make. Although he's on the medium, so there's a chance he's not going to stop again. I don't think he can do it, but we'll see. I don't think he and Daniel can go to the end, but I could be wrong about that. I often am. Anyway, sorry about that, Greg. Interrupted you.
No, you're right. All good. Yeah, no, I was having frame rate issues with the older camera.
Yep.
Box this lap, please.
Too much data going through that USB processor.
Yeah, but I've only got one root hub, so I have no choice but to take measures.
Need a PCI USB card.
Yeah, or in lieu of that, I just turned the quality down on the webcams.
Yeah, okay.
Still good. It's just 720 instead of 1080, but I'm going to broadcast at 720 anyway, so
Yeah.
it seems to be pretty good. Seems to be watchable, at least.
That's the main thing. It doesn't look like you're broadcasting through a potato. Alright, here we go. Our second stop.
Who stops?
Oh yeah, tyre wear's very high at Spa.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
By the way, if you do hear me
Okay, stay
gear
clear
shifting,
of the
just let
white
me
line
know.
on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you
And
cross
I'll
over into the
adjust
traffic.
TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak seems relatively easy to stop it from happening.
Yeah. So Ocon's on the medium as well, but Ocon stopped not that long ago, so I expect Ocon to go to the end, which means if we want him, we're going to have to take him on track. Wow. Some traction would be nice, game.
Whoa,
What's up?
losing control of this car all over the place.
You are?
Yeah, I wasn't before, but I realised the track temperature is way lower than I'm used to. That's why. No tyre warmers. The car just feels like crap for the first few laps.
Yeah.
How are you looking in your championship?
Best of the rest. What is your difficulty set to? I'm going to guess around 100, give or take a few. Yeah, spot on, 102. Man, I really want to catch Ocon here. And thank you for the follow, Dr. Pepper, once again. A loanable Torsucker gift. But it comes right back, man, to Boomerang, alright?
Don't you mean Mr. Pepper?
Yeah. We just actually watched the last episode of Steins Gate Zero before.
Nice.
Can recommend. Good show.
Yeah, you kept telling me. You've been telling me quite a bit.
Yep. I'm reiterating the fact because that's just how I operate.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that purple middle sector. It's unbelievable.
Just like a win for us.
Yeah, it's like a win for us. So they've re-signed Grosjean for next year.
Did they?
Yep. Hey, Sunroku, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Is K-Mag re-signed?
Yep.
Yeah,
He was already signed up. Oh, look at that. NGC, thank you for the follow.
I mean, who else would they re-sign? Well, sorry, who else would they sign? Giovinazzi's already signed up to Sauber, so...
Ocon would have been good, but obviously these Mercedes tyres exclude him really from that.
Not really going to happen.
Yeah. Somebody in the F1 Discord said that suggesting Hash should get rid of K-Mag for Van Dorn. I'd get rid of Grosjean for Van Dorn. That's who they could have signed, rather than Grosjean. I think Magnussen.
That would have been great. Then they would have had 2 McLaren rejects.
Yeah, I think Magnussen's a better prospect than Grosjean for next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What do you mean the F1 Discord?
Senraku's a moderator on the F1 Discord server, I believe, if I remember rightly.
What is the F1 Discord server? It's just Reddit or something? Or?
Yeah, it's probably the F1 Reddit Discord server.
Okay.
I doubt it's official.
No, it's official. Bernie created it. His last act.
Bernie at F1. Turns out he... The Discord server for F1 subreddit, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
About to reach 10,000 members there. Don't know if I want to keep being a mod there. I don't blame you. That's a lot of people. And with great power comes great harassment.
All you need to do is just say Max Verstappen is overrated.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be the end of your time in the F1 Discord.
And then you get the feels bad man meme going. Used to be 200. Yeah, it's gone up a lot. Don't blame you for reconsidering your life's choices.
I have heard. I have a new meme that we can develop. The Stappanet.
The Stappanet. Oh yeah, I see, like Bowsette.
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty easy. You just a picture of Verstappen. Then it's a picture of Verstappen's sister. With the crown.
Ah, thank you, Ninja.
It will make us go viral until the EU bans us.
Yeah, the EU will ban us for having memes.
That's it.
So, Greg, the Boku no Hero Academia movie is a thing.
What, sorry?
The Boku no Hero Academia movie is a thing.
Yeah, is it in Japanese or is it in English?
So, Hoyt's are showing...
My weak tendencies.
Yeah, Hoyt's are showing it in English. I think Dendy's got it in Japanese, but I've sent them a tweet to clarify. I'm waiting for feedback.
Okay.
Then Raku's saying he's fine with Bowsette. It sounds like there's caveats there. Being fine with Bowsette doesn't require a but. I'm just saying, Senraku. But now they're going too far with every possible Mario character. Yeah, I even saw one for a Goomba.
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 There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. Can we get Magnussen for 6th? Their tyres should be in a bit of a bad way. How much fuel have I got? Plenty. So if I can use some extra fuel to close down the gap a little bit, charge up ERS, or the ERS a bit, because it's a little bit on the low side. Let's go P6 and P5. Jeez, you don't ask for much in Jisoo. Oof. Yeah, gonna do my best today, don't worry. We should have better tyres than Magnussen, both in terms of wear and compound, so... Whether we can get Verstappen or not, I'm not sure. Or Maxette.
So you didn't hear any shifting?
Nah, I am kind of driving my own race here, so...
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not necessarily the most reliable source of intel at the moment.
We didn't hear that guy at the piano thing either.
Oh, that's true. Don't hit me, Kevin. That was your own fault.
Green flag.
Why did I get a warning for that for? That was all him. Gave him plenty of room. Not my fault he can't drive. Set my bars, man. Ah, see you. Keep up your reputation as dirtiest driver on the grid. Yeah, Kevin's fault for sure. I'm down with that. Kevin, hit me. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about Max though. Try and keep my ERS and we'll have a crack at him in the last lap if we can close it down in the middle sector. Middle sector's where we're making our time because we've got good grip. And I might just conserve fuel. Oh, he's position swapped with Ricardo. That seemed like team orders to me. Don't touch Max, I'm a fan.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Lucky Luce isn't here. Yeah, Max is faster than you. Very magnanimous. You probably don't know what that means. That's very condescending and racist, I think, Mr. Smedley. This is the modern age that we live in. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can at least take 5th from Ricardo. Very, very difficult. Well, then, looks like Max is doing us a favour and holding him up. No DRS.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
I suggest moving your mouth to position 0. Position 0.
What?
I was going to be fighting the chat now because someone's saying Max is overrated. It's about to go down. I'm going to need you to moderate, Senraku. Oh, these two are at it. Come on, keep fighting, you two scoundrels. Oh!
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was very risky. We could have received a penalty.
Yeah, old mate friggin' jumped on the anchors right in front of me. What do you want me to do? Not gonna get Max now. Not after that. Too much understeer. Vettel does his old trick of getting the fastest lap on the last lap of the race and winning it. We're not done and dusted with Daniel here, by the way. I'm hurting for performance because I busted my front wing against his rear. Doesn't matter, we got 5th.
Great drive.
Senraku banned from Netherlands. Marco isn't going to like that, you're fired. Yeah, well, you know.
And as we can see, it's time
Marco
for the
should
podium
sleep with
as
one
the
eye
drivers make
open.
their way out. There's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We might have had a crack at Max if it wasn't for the front wing damage. Still a good race. I'm happy to take 5th. It's good for us in the championship. Good for us with getting some development points.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers'
Seems
Championship.
Wow.
happy with the result.
We
were the only two-stopper in the top
after a
top
difficult race
8.
today for our championship leader. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
My driver of the day was Max Verstappen. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just
Yeah,
highlighting
he
why
did
he's so
start at
highly
15th,
rated in the
Max.
paddock.
So the
And
reason
now
STR are
let's take a
looking to
look at the
rehire
constructors'
Kvyat is to
standings.
demote him
It was
again.
a tough race
Because
for our
every time he
championship
got
leaders
demoted,
who
Max
lose
won.
ground at the top of the
They're
table.
gonna
It was
they're gonna
also
go back
strong
to
Grand
a
Prix from Haas
to a
F1
Christian
this
Klein
weekend. Fantastic work for the
Vintonio
American
Liuzzi
team
thing
to
where
move
they have
themselves
one race on,
further up the
one
table.
race off.
It was great
yeah.
having you with us for this weekend.
That way
I
every
hope you
set Max
enjoyed
will win
it
every
as much
second
as we
race.
did.
Championship
Until
guaranteed.
next time though, goodbye.
I forgot that they did that.
Yeah.
What a silly idea it was.
Yeah, a long time ago now. Back when I was doing that with Clean and Liuzzi back in 2006, 2005, 2006. No, it was just 05, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they ran speed in 06.
Oh, they had Toro Rosso in 06. That's where they ran speed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
06, they ran Coulthard and someone else. Clean.
It was Christian
Clean?
Clean. Yeah, it was Christian Clean. Because Liuzzi went off and raced at,
No, Liuzzi was at Toro Rosso as well. Wasn't
Yeah.
it Liuzzi and Speed at Toro Rosso? Clean and Coulthard
yeah,
at Red Bull.
yeah, that sounds right. That's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
So still 7th in the championship, only 9 points behind Ricciardo in the championship, but 51 points ahead of Ocon in 5th. So we're certainly parked ourselves as best of the rest. Constructors-wise, Toro Rosso 4th in the constructors' standings. A good 38 points clear of Force India. The only team yet to score a point, Williams. Did you know that every driver has scored a point this year?
Yeah, didn't that come up at Singapore or somewhere? I can't remember. Monza, when Sirotkin got a point.
That's right, yeah. First time for a while that's happened, I think.
Isn't it the first time ever?
Yeah, potentially. So when I say a while, I mean like 58 years or whatever.
Yeah.
That was good.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Yes, and quite frankly, I'm a little offended. Showmanship increased.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
Indignation increased.
Yeah. Oh, why have I got to diss the team? Whatever.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time. Well done, mate. Alright, how did we go at our rivalry? Think we smashed it, yeah? Look at that. Marcus Ericsson stood no chance. You got nothing, Marcus. Nothing at all. Except the drive. As a third driver next year for Sauber.
Who?
Marcus Ericsson.
Oh, yeah, right.
Alright, that's it. Every team in the paddock loves us. We have top reputation. Wonder what happens at the end of the year if I get to choose to go to a different team. Why did you go easy mode? So Sanraku, the race where I chose Ericsson as my rival was the same race where I boosted up the difficulty above 100 for the first time. So initially I went to 105 and I was worried if I chose a rival I was actually going to do myself a great disservice. But it turns out that it has been that much harder. But I had to choose a rival before I'd done my first sessions on the higher difficulty level. So next time I'll go back and choose a more difficult rival. I might choose Hulkenberg.
I didn't realise you could choose.
You can choose your rival.
What happens if you beat them?
You just get more. You get reputation points.
Okay.
Solid result. You drove consistently, did everything you needed to do. I think with a few set of tweaks, there may have been a little more on the table. But all in all, I've got a few complaints. Well, it sounds like you've got one at least. Mate, you were...
Drove your heart out.
Yeah. It was the best race of my
That was the rest of my life.
It was the race of my life. I remember when Hamilton was basically like that every weekend. Oh, man, that was the race of my life. It's like, oh...
Well, he did say that Singapore was probably the toughest race of his life.
Yeah, but back in, like, 09... He'd be always like, "Oh man, that was the best race of my life," or you know, that was the best I've ever driven in my whole life.
Yeah, yeah.
It race rate, and now it's just become. Then the meme became best fans.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue.
Yep.
Thanks, Sunraku, man. Good to talk to you again.
Next
Grab you next time. Cool. So we're not going to do another race because I don't want to sit here until 1 o'clock. It's quite late. And oh, we got a drag reduction just in time for Monza. Oh, here we go. Next year's regulations. Oh, this email's to both me and Pierre. So, looks like we're probably going to have some regulation changes next year. We think that this will affect multiple departments, but we aren't sure yet. Be cautious when it comes to investing in upgrades, as we may have to start adapting them for next year, if and when these changes are confirmed. Cool. Well, as I said, I want to keep somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 development points to work on the car for next year's regulations. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see what it's like.
If I had to guess, I'd just say that they'll say, "Oh, our front wing's illegal. We need to go to this new one," and you lose points or whatever on your error or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But nothing actually physically changes.
Oh, damn! Anything will physically change. Just a numbers game, but
yeah.
If you've got, I think if you've got a lot of points, you can invest them and you can like get quite.
You can catch up that way.
Yeah, you can get quite a big change in the competitive order.
That's a good idea though.
Yeah, it is, but hopefully we'll find out next time, or at least over the next few episodes. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in, particularly those who participated in the chat. We've got a few followers tonight, which is great. Thank you very much to all of you who followed on and got yourself a Torsucker GIF as at least to view and to hold for a short period of time before having to return it to me because you can't keep it. But that's that. I want everybody to enjoy their Friday, enjoy their weekend. If you're lucky enough to be my part of the world and you got yourself a long weekend, that's great. Don't forget to watch the AFL Grand Final tomorrow, where my team that I've definitely watched every game of this year is playing. I am in no way a bandwagon jumper, and that's it. That's your lot, as Will Buxton would say. I'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.